What a mysterious data pad! Ria Maven suddenly found in her pocket in the night of the Old Republic. What it reads is, the General had Aaron say to see Hulas on the Nan. Come alone, or not at all. We run into Hulas, yes, he's right here. The strange Sithorin. We are alone now, so let's have a word. Maybe he will reveal the secret on the Nan. Yes, we received a message from a strange twin like Hulas. It mentioned you. What are you up to, Hulas? Good to come alone. Yes. The General Haradan, secret society of bounty hunters, eh? Secret society of bounty hunters. Very secret. I've never heard of you. So yes, very mysterious you are. Or made up. Sure. I just have to find a price-believable fool to tell it to, and they'll believe me. And what did they show them that data vat? Hey, fine, I understand. Now get to your point. Yes, oh, you're so dreadfully scary. Yeah, most people would not be so proud of being not known. Most people want to be known. Yes, ooh, you're so secret, forbidden and scary. Get to the point, what are you going to do? They really think highly of themselves, don't they? So you eliminate target. That's not what bounty hunters do, you moron. You're a secret order of assassins, not bounty hunters. And you can get that job description right. How does anyone hire you if they don't know if you exist? There's terrible holes in your mythology. I think you're an old myth. So you are assassins. Oh, midget, yes, he was easily gunned down. Aid to the Republic, eh? Why would the General don't protect this Republic, your Republic? Yes, you are so subtle in your manipulations. Oh yes, they are the people who preserved the Republic for 50,000 years. These people really have an inflated ego for a bunch of unknown nobodies. So what is in this for me? I was getting tired of all this self-aggrandizing. See, that is what you need to say, that you pay very, very well. That's what motivates Ria Maven. Okay, what do I have to do to join? Great, we have trials to get through. Right, the target needs to be eliminated. Alright, who's the target? Yes, yes, discreet. Hurry up and tell me. Now, who's... Yes, understood. Who's the target? Ria was getting impatient. She was hoping Hulas would be the first target. In which case she would bull rush him and just dunk him right over the edge of Alto City. And then riding down to the bottom of Manan, where he would get eaten by sharks. This would be a very epic elimination. Sadly, such a death is not registered in the historical records. I wish it was. I really wish it was. So our targets are a slaver, a Zulan Centaur, and a Rhodian anti-republic terrorist in Logal. Tell me about this anti-republic terrorist. That's the bomber and the people dead. Yeah, he's prisoner on the map. Well, that's convenient. Ah, so he needs to have an excellent. It's this kind of assassination, eh? I like it. So no weapons fire, I see. And tell me about the Zulan Centaur. A slave who gets the daughter of a Coruscant senator, eh? I will try a similar kidnapping. What are the stipulations? Kill him? And even done to me. Right, so kill him done to me. Fire, don't tell anyone. Easy enough. Alrighty then. Well, isn't that right up Ria's alley, I suppose? And I think I will offer you my dear viewer a deeper look into the world of interpolitical galactic assassination. Yes, that's a word. Now let's call some friends of ours over. Let's see, who shall we bring? Here. I think we'll take HK for the assassination and Jerry Binder as he was requested to come along. Hello there, you two. You look mighty finely armed. What a neat little pistol HK, or actually a blaster rifle HK has. So I think, yes, we need to find a Laura with Jolie, so let's go. Ah, there's a Laura. Look, Laura, we brought Jolie Binder along.
It's you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry.
I told her.
But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's
Sure.
horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer.
I should not say
Someone
that.
is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Laura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Laura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Yes, we'll get to the bottom of Munan and its mysteries. So the jail, eh? Well, we were supposed to be here anyway for reasons you two don't need to know about, though. I think I actually find this game is about them, but rules and rules. Okay, so we need to be an arbiter. I guess we can ask the court if we can be an arbiter. Is the court nearby here? I think it is. Oh yes, there it is. Ahem! Court, fishy people! I need to have word. Judge Shulker, right? Glad to meet you. Will you become the shark of justice? It would be cool. Yes, formal charge now, but yeah. I would like to investigate a murder case involving Jerry's friend Sunny. Oh, that's acceptable. I thought this would be a problem, but no, they're fine with it. Okay. So we are the defendant's lawyer, pretty much.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
I really hope we don't encounter Sunny unless in a very tight golden key. Okay, so that's all the records. Wow, that sounds very aggressive. Okay, the facts are, Sunny, after was seen leaving the hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Anassa Huros. He's charged with murder and is being held in Altus City prison facility. Due to his current status, he's not considered a flight risk. With the state have been seen killing. They are being detained at the hotel, okay? Nancy was found dead with a blaster wound and incriminating Republic metal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It will be wise to review this information before your trial starts. We will question Sunry and the witnesses. The evidence is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
None of these guilty. Also in the investigating judges, how interesting. Thank you for the good luck, Mr. Judge Selka person. Honestly, I don't have the desire to go through all the translators, and I doubt the judge have that much interesting to add, so we'll go to the prison and first speak with our defendant, Mr. Sunry. Mr. Selka guards, I want to go in. You've already been informed. I must say, these Selkaps are very efficient. I'll hardly approve of them somewhat.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Well, I think he's innocent. Innocent of living, being allowed to live. I didn't see this Rubian there. Wasn't he supposed to be in prison here? Let's ask about it. Yeah, he might of course be in the Republic prison. Ah, that makes sense. What do you know about the murder of Melissa? Yeah, they kill each other all the time. I guess that is logical. Yeah, that's all that we need. Let's have a chat with Sunry.
Jolie,
And Mrs. Sunry.
what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my
Right.
real butt more
You've
than a
been in
few times
prison
as
a
well,
lot?
friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any
That's
witnesses.
right, yeah.
All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Well, let's go over this circumstantial evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's
Yeah.
not what you think.
Yeah.
I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my heroes cross at the crime scene. Would I
Just have
leave
to
my
be
war
unexpected
medal
about
behind
it.
if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted...
So you admit you're stupid!
And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
You sound a little bit dodgy there, Sunry. I detect there's more going on here. I need to investigate more about this situation. Where should I look by your ideas?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with off-worlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I
that
want
might
my
be,
arbiter
in
to
the
be
near future.
well prepared before we go to trial.
No,
Very
I'll
well.
be going now.
I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Well, it actually might be a while since, yeah. I want the full truth of this matter. So this revealed the full truth of what the Republic is capable of against the Sith. And it's claimed to be so honorable and innocent. Well, let's look into it deeply and see if that's true.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Can you tell me anything about Sunry?
He's a cripple.
Why
There's
is
no
the
way
woman-
he could have
Why is
overpowered
that the
this
first
Sith
thing
woman like they
everyone-
claim.
That's true. I
Bring it
forgot
up
about
first.
that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
Are you saying someone your age could overpower a woman or just unexpectedly stab in the back? Like I'm right behind Laura right now. I could just ignite my sabers and boom, there she would go.
I'm a Jedi, and one who was living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Yeah, that's amusing. What if your husband is not
This is all a
innocent?
plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Well, I think it's to the Republic Embassy in the hotel. And we'll hopefully also be keeping that prisoner we need to have a chat with. An HK-47 type chat. Well, here we are at the Republic Embassy. Let's inform them of what good work I do investigating this
I don't know
Sunry
much
case.
about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
Is there any chance the Republic itself is involved? Maybe Republic intelligence?
Well, that makes no sense. Sunry has no enemies in the Republic, and his conviction will make all of our jobs more difficult. If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
Yes, you're not of much assistance. Fine, let's discuss. I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Quickly to regard their responsibility by use of humility, eh? What a cowardly lot these Republic diplomats are. But Ria Maven pushed on. She saw the star map. A remnant of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manon?
You know something. Your was way too knowledgeable.
Perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Right, come on, just tell me. We're all friends here.
You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
How about you want to
Don't
tell
think
me
you
what's
can
going
manipulate
on?
me, Jedi. The Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time, so we're very resistant to mental influence. Your only real choice is to help me so
Impressive,
I
if
can help you.
infuriating. Fine. What
We
is
were
it you want
using
me
a
to do?
submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Firaxan sharks. But while it was returning
Yes,
to the
there's
surface, it
awesome
encountered
creatures.
difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
So we really are all... What's this
It's
recording
intelligence
then?
information about Sith activities on Manon, as well as some oceanographic reports on the local marine life.
So I guess we are set on course towards the Sith Embassy, eh? What do you want me to do
It's heavily
precisely?
guarded, we're sure, in the Sith Embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
And how would I get into the Sith base then? Do you
There
have
are
any
several
ideas?
leads we've been working on to
Besides
get into the
chopping
Sith
my way
base.
through the
Any of them
entrance?
should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Oh, well, Ria Maven can be very persuasive. What are the other
We
ways
managed to
there?
pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Well, Ria Maven is undoubtedly more skilled than some weak Republic technicians. But still, maybe not that skilled. Maybe skilled in other ways. What
The
are
Sith
the
got
other
the
ways?
Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very
Ria
heavily
Maven likes direct
If
routes.
they became aware of your
And
presence,
she likes
I fear
heavily
you'd be
guarded.
quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Well, we need to have some words with the prisoners. Prisoner. Yeah, not prisoners.
Just make sure you don't push him too hard.
And
or we
it's for
might
the
lose
other
him.
one.
I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Right, in we go. Ah, I see one human, probably Sith, and one Rhodian.
Chopa Jawa Wisyun Kun. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Juba Chi Jopa Kun Wata.
Here's our kind of great narrator, Kate Islam. Yes.
Sumirana no Prasa
Using-
Donko Search.
Liberator, you're nothing but a murderer.
Iskanichu. Kimba Muli Rat Wanaji. Kimba no
Can the
Kun
mighty Star Cruiser your wife?
Nawabakaon.
Under the thermal detonator, you're a terrorist. Yes, so one are military men, the other are civilians. Let us argue this with the Nogrin.
The Huba Botenia go GGPT. Just Cronky to Patslimo. Gino Molirani Bubo Tonkimba.
Oh yes, a certain point of view argument. I have heard this amongst the Jedi. It's truly wretched.
Chiska Nichu. Kimba Muli Rat Wanaji. Kimba no Kun Mixet Abog. Kakin. The Huba Botenia go GGPT. Just Cronky to Patslimo. Gino Molirani. The Huba Botenia go GGPT. Just Cronky to Patslimo.
Oh, you think you're safe in your cage, eh?
The Huba
Well,
Botenia
we'll see about that. Because I see a control terminal here. Actually, my computer use is not that high. That's,
Ready!
I think HK might be better at this. No, he's actually worse. That's impressive. I should have brought my little computer friend. Oh well!
Yes?
Is Jody any good with computers? No, absolutely not. Well, this will be amazing. Ria Maven is going to be a hacker woman. Let's see how good she is. Reprogram the case to kill the prisoner. Well, we can do it. Good idea. What is this then? Poison gas and it. Who would have thunk? Well, that's one prisoner dealt with. The other we'll save for the next episode of the adventures of Ria Maven and the Knights of the Old Republic.